Hello, I hope all is well and everybody's doing okay. I'm Faithful Love here. Thank you guys for coming out to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Long time no see. I did want to jump on here to kind of go over a little bit of things and maybe pull a few cards for us for the full moon and in Virgo. This moon represents a lot of things that has to deal with our emotional impulses, our feelings, and what we're called here to do. So the full moon is going more towards your desires of serving others, and often how we reflect on our wishes of caring for people and stuff like that. So pay attention to the love that you give. And the love that you receive from the people that's closest to you. If you have Virgo moon, Virgo Venus, this may affect you a little bit more. You may feel yourself being called to do things like to serve as the servant in this full moon. Okay. I will be pulling some cards for us to kind of like tap into the energy. I will be starting with each sign to kind of see where it may last or where it may land as far as in love for my Virgo full moon, and see whatever comes out. If you guys can just bear with me and give me a second, I want to go ahead and grab my cards and then I'll be right back, okay? I have a couple of decks, you guys, that I want to work with today as well. Let me grab something to drink. If you guys want to grab me something to drink, go ahead. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting on me. I appreciate it so much. All right, so the cards I'm going to be using is the universe has our back. I'll just pull a couple of cards. Whatever comes up, comes out. And we'll kind of just get a little bit of messages from the universe, okay? All right, Spirit, please only your trustworthy messages come through these cards. During this full moon in Virgo, what messages would you like for my collective to have in this full moon in Virgo? Okay. All right. So these will be my first time using these cards on this channel. It says some of you guys are miracles are going to start happening for you guys. Like you guys could be finding a deeper meaning of why you guys are, you know, your purpose here on earth, okay? So be careful of, you know, of the energy that you keep in or your thoughts that you guys are thinking about, because where your energy go, where energy flows, where what you're thinking, like energy flows where energy goes. Okay. All right. So we'll just pull a couple of these cards and kind of go off of what it is that the universe is trying to tell us. Okay. Spirit is wanting you to honor how you feel. Don't be fearless of when it comes to your feelings. Okay. Right. Your vibes is going to speak louder than words. So some of you guys are focusing more on people's vibes, or you kind of are probably just checking with people's vibes and how they are acting towards you. So focus on just balancing that energy out. Like, don't single people out at first sight. Like, I can see a lot of you guys just honoring that, like, and honoring like how you feel when it comes to a certain group of people. You guys are probably analyzing it and just looking at it in a different perspective. Okay, so kind of like at least allow the energy to flow where your intention will go. Okay, so make sure you're surrounding yourself around people that are dreamers, you know, and that are like really like going places. Okay, like don't surround yourself around people that's not, you know, don't have big dreams, like, and they're just like not going anywhere. You want to surround yourself around people that are. Okay. All right. Spirit, what message do you have? What message do you have for the collective in this full moon? Okay. Sorry, these cards are kind of, they new too, so they're going to be a little bit harder to shuffle. I'm going to play some meditation music for us. Sorry if you guys hear my kids in the background. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective in this video? Please know your trustworthy messages come through these cards. May everything that we have that you have come out and be positive. In this full moon, Virgo. So the first four cards that came out is, sorry, messed up. So the same thing that I was saying, it was kind of like in the reverse, but I don't want to read them in reverse. So this one says is basically energy flows where your intention goes. So just make sure that you are focusing on where your intentions are in certain situations, especially in love. When it comes to someone or a situation, just make sure that you are operating from your heart chakra and you're allowing it to flow, and your intentions are really set to where you're not, setting the wrong intentions, or, about not being truthful with the individual that you are dealing with when it comes to love. Okay, remember, we are focusing on what the full moon is bringing in, and your intentions is your purpose, why are you there, like what are your true intentions when you're talking to this person or this individual when they're coming towards you. Okay, so just make sure that your energy is flowing where your intentions is good, okay, and their intentions are good as well. Okay, all right. And then the next card, it says, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Okay, so when it comes to you just relying on the universe to be able to guide you in this full moon, when you're having those feelings and those of your heart of love or anything like that, when it comes to a certain aspect or person or situation, make sure your intentions are good and make sure you're allowing the universe to guide you. Okay, make sure that you have faith and knowing that you are going at things with faith and not moving in stagnicity to where you're being negative. Okay, so when you lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Okay, so all you need is just a little bit of faith. So just focus on just having faith and allowing the universe to guide you. Okay, the next card I got it says, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So when you guys are setting your intentions and putting your intentions out there, make sure that it is of good faith, of good, higher good knowing when it comes to praying for other people. Some of you guys may have loved ones that you are, that you care for, that you guys are like trying to, you want in order for things to go in a positive direction, just pray in high good faith. Like put out good prayers, not worrisome prayers. Put out things that you want to come to fruition. Like everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna work out great. Things are going to be magnificent. My intentions are great. Everything is all love. Just being positive and a little bit more uplifting. Okay, so instead of you praying for an outcome in a situation, pray for the highest good for all. Pray for the highest vibration to be of good things happening. Okay, like nothing's going to go wrong. Everything's going to go right. Okay, only because I'm being very positive about the situation, and I'm not bringing no negative energy towards it to think negatively. So instead of praying for an outcome on a situation, Spirit wants you guys to pray for the highest good for all. Okay. The next message says, I let go of the shadows of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So some of you guys could be seeing someone in a different, looking at things in a different perspective. Instead of looking at things as the shadow of your past, like things that you may have been through in the past. Let things go, let things flow. Look at things in a different aspect of, when you first see someone for the first time, like and you just met that person and you feel like it's love at first sight. So Spirit want you guys to let go of the shadow of the past, and see someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So some of you guys are going to be having someone come towards you that has that kind of energy. They're going to be looking at you as if you are like the love of their life. Okay, and Spirit wants you to do the same as well. Like just operate with love in everything that you do. Okay, the more energy and attentions that you bring into your faith, the more fearless you'll be, or and free that you will feel. Okay, so just focus on just moving towards energy, or situations with love. Everything needs to be operated from love, okay, from giving and receiving. Okay, all right, so let's try to pull some more. So any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages? Okay, it says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of my highest good. So Spirit is wanting you to, just send thanks. Make sure that you guys are being very grateful when it comes to certain situations. When it comes to certain situations, and you guys are moving in a direction of love, okay? And thank the universe for guiding you and giving you this healing energy that you guys are needing when it comes to a certain situation, okay? All right, so let's try to pull some different cards. Okay, I like these cards. Those cards are pretty cool. All right, and that is the Soul Truth Awareness deck, and it is no, that's not the Soul Truth. That's the Universe Has My Back. Sorry, by Gabrielle Bernstein. Okay, and if you guys want to get those cards, you can take a screenshot and get those cards. All right. The next one is the Soul's Truth deck that I wanted to use. These are all new decks that I wanted to bring out. Okay, and this one's by Bernadette Hovey. All right, these are daily questions that you will that help transform your life. Okay, so some of you guys may be asking a couple of questions when it comes to certain things. Okay. With messages. What questions do the collective have? What questions do the collective have? You guys need to surround yourself around people that uplift you, okay? Name all things through love, okay? Definitely need to surround yourself around people that love you, or you feel loved. You don't want to feel not loved, okay? Some of you guys need to get more pleasure and more play. Some of you guys need to surrender at this moment. Create a space. Some of you guys are resisting a feeling, and you guys are needing to quit resisting a feeling. Like if it's a feeling that you had, let it flow with love. And some of you guys are trying to figure out if your life does have enough room for more pleasure and play, and it does. If you do things with love, and there's no going wrong. What risk can you take? It's time for you to take that risk, okay? It's time for you to take that risk It says, I am ready to let go of this burden shame, this buried shame, okay? So some of you guys are just needing to just let go. It says the feelings of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from the past experiences that are ready to be healed? Okay, so today's soul action is what Spirit is wanting you to do to move forward. Is heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's the arrival season. Replace that shame with your soul truth, okay? My soul's truth is. So fill in that blank, okay? It says, so Spirit is wanting you to tap in and to heal the shame by bringing it to light and letting it be seen, heard, and healed, okay? So my soul truth is, what is your soul truth, collective? What is it that is bringing you shame? The feelings of shame could be the lowest frequent energy that you guys could be experiencing. And when you live in shame, you live in darkness. So it's time to allow that energy to be healed and heard, okay? So to heal that energy of I am ready to let go of the burden, it's time to let it go, and it's time to let it be healed, okay? All right, so the first card that came out was, does my life have room for pleasure and play? Okay, it says, what would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take the time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything, okay? So it's time for you guys to let go of any needs, okay, to produce anything. It's time for you to focus on playing, okay, and having pleasure. In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? You need to ask yourself that. Maybe a certain relationship or within work, okay? Is it possible to shift the seriousness in life to an experience in a more creative and wild and playful side of yourself, okay? So do everything on a playful side, okay? Does your life have room for play and pleasure? It's time to let go of any need that you produce anything. So what happened if you added more play and laughter into your life? So do things, have a little bit more fun with it. Don't be so serious about it. Just laugh and let things just flow, okay? And the next one is let me open up this window. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I keep having to get up. I had to light that sage and then open that window. All right, you guys. So basically, what spirits want you guys to do is just put more play and let go of the need of of things just happen to be anything. Like, just let things just flow, okay? Like, don't put a name on it. Just let things just flow. Do things, have a little bit more time and play when it comes to a certain situation, okay? How can I surrender even more in this moment? Okay, some of you guys are trying to figure out how can you surrender more in this moment. It says, know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and it is more. The more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. So today's mantra is, I surrender, I accept all that I cannot change, and I release the outcome, and and I joyfully trust the process. So Spirit is wanting you guys to just trust the process when it comes to releasing this, okay? It says it's essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome, okay? It is time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the will and trust so deeply that you trust your turns into gratitudes for what you cannot see yet, but you know it's coming, okay? So now is you are not alone. Know that you're not alone, okay? And it's time to say this, the mantra: I surrender. I accept all, and I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. So Spirit is wanting you guys to trust the process when it comes to a certain situation. Is how you're going to surrender in this moment, okay? Trust the process. Allow the universe and Spirit to guide you in moving forward, okay? And opening up and letting go and surrendering into things, and not trying to control them, okay? All right, so the next card we got is, where can I create more space? Okay. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, your home, or your innermost self. Make space, clarity, and clarity will come. Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create a more sacred space for yourself and your schedule, in your home, in your mind, in your lungs, in your heart. Take time to just be. Like, everything doesn't always have to be like so structured and on a schedule and just like in a routine. Like, Spirit is wanting you to at least take a day to create a sacred space, not only in your home but in your mind. Like, that's a lot. Like, sometimes your brain could be cluttered with a lot of busy things on the list that you got to do, and you trying to get everything done, and then you sometimes you don't get to get everything done, and then here you go beating yourself up because you can't get things done and all that type of stuff. Spirit is wanting you to declutter, detox. Do a clutter detox, okay, of your schedule, of your home, and your innermost self, okay? Make space so clarity can come in, so you can start hearing clearly and start thinking clearly when it comes to manifesting things in your life, okay? Those of you who are smoking, it's time to quit smoking. It's time to clear your lungs, okay? It's time to clear your heart, okay? Some of you guys may be holding on to resentment of an old past relationship or people that may have hurt you, and it's time for you to let go of that. Let God take the steering wheel and move forward, and just allow Him to just bring you clarity on how to move forward. Sometimes some of you guys need to get out of your own way and not try to, control things, and allow God to just lead you in a certain situation, okay? Let it go. Let God. Instead of filling yourself with busy work and things to do all the time, it's time for you to create a more sacred space for your schedule and for your mind and your home. Like, I keep getting mad, like, because a lot of things, I feel like a lot of things people are, trying to get done, but they just have so much stuff on their plate that they got everything just piled up in their head. It's time for you to like let go and let God just lead you. But sometimes it could be hard, but in order for you to be able to hear God clearly, it's time for you to be still, okay? Not saying don't do what you need to do. It's time for you to be still so you can hear Spirit talking to you, all right? It's time for you to be still, all right? So it's time for you to create more space, not only in your home, not only in your mind, in your schedule, okay? Some of you guys have a routine that you guys are just stuck on, and you do things the same exact every single day. You wake up at the same time. You do everything the same exact way. It's time to start a different routine, okay? Especially if you have, if you're thinking a lot, if you like feel like you just over busy and you don't really have time to like unwind and like, be with you. Okay, it's time for that. It's definitely pretty much time for that, so you can start hearing what it is that Spirit wants you to do, what God wants you to do. Okay, so take that time to declutter and detox. Okay, some of you guys need to detox everything. All right, allow it to clear. Like it's saying it here. Is do a clutter detox of your schedule, your home, and your innermost self. Okay, make space for clarity so it can come. You guys need to clear out old stuff, like things that you don't know that no longer serve you. It's time to get rid of that stuff. Okay, it's time to get rid of, you know, the schedule, kind of like that everyday mundane schedule. Like it's time to make a new schedule. Okay. All right, the next one is this one here. It said, what do I resist feeling right now? Okay, some of you guys don't want to get left to feel like that. It says we have to feel it, and we have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft and some are fierce. Some are layered and some will sweep you off your feet. When you allow yourself to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. It's time to let go of things, okay? In order for us to heal, you got to let go of the pain, okay? We got to honor its existence. You have to let your emotions, you know, because we know your emotions are flowing, okay? They're like waves. Sometimes they can be soft emotions. Sometimes it can be like fierce, like overbearing. Okay, sometimes they can sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. So it's just take it all in. Okay, take it all in. Be still and feel that emotion, so you can know how to better operate in it. Okay, so allow yourself to feel the waves. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it to back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Some of you guys, it's just time to just let go of the pain. It's time to let go of, you know, trying to control your emotions. Like let it flow. I almost said let that shit flow. Like let it flow. Like literally. Okay. Because it's a lot of things. It's waves, it's fierceness, it's softness, it's layers, it's sweeping you off your feet. It's just all kinds of stuff that's just going on. It's time for you to let go of things that no longer serve you. And that's the control that's trying to keep it there and keep it buried down deep inside of you. Allow yourself to feel these waves. Let go, okay? Let go and move, and let it move through you, okay? So you can clear and heal yourself, okay? Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom of within your soul, okay? But you need to ask yourself, what is it that you resist right now? What is it that you're resisting right now? And let it go and let it flow. All right? What risk can I take today? All right? It says, be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take big, scary leaps, but do not flee. Do not fret, because your soul has wings, okay? Don't be afraid to allow your soul to guide you and lead you to that way of greatness, okay? Like, don't be mistaken. You'll have to take this bigger risk, okay? Sometimes you have to take that big, scary leap of faith and move forward, all right? Sometimes things are scary, but that's when you got to push the most. Okay, because you don't want fear holding you back. You don't want to be, okay, I'm too scared to take that leap of faith. Then you're going to be stuck and stagnant in that same spot. It's time to take that big, scary leap, okay? Don't fret, because your soul has wings. Your soul is going to back you, okay? You're going to be like an eagle that soars once you take that leap of faith. Once you take that leap and go for it, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. You all the way up. Yes. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision to do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. All right? Some of you guys are trying to make a move, trying to leave a relationship, trying to build a relationship, don't know which way to go, trying to make all kinds of decisions, like what's best for you. Spirit is telling you right now, and this is proof for anybody who needs clarity in a situation. Yes, things may be scary or feel scary, but it's time for you to trust you. Okay? Enough trusting everybody else or getting everyone else's opinion when it comes to your life, when it comes to you. Yes, I'm talking to you. When it comes to your life and things that you need to do for you, it's time for you to take that big leap and just do it, okay? What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? No one else is going to make your dreams come true but you. You the only one, okay? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Okay? Be brave and courageous. God wants you to be brave and be courageous and be fruitful and to grow and not to stay stagnant. That's what he says. Be very fruitful, be courageous. You are wonderfully made within his image. He knows what it is that he has for you. He gives you wings to fly, okay? Not to be stagnant, not to stay stuck in misery and in pain, okay? It's time for you to take that big risk and just take that leap, okay? I know this is a confirmation for me. It says it's time for you to discover, like you've been like so stuck to where you've been like pleasing everybody else, but you have not been pleasing who you are as an individual. You've been trying to please you, but everything else just keep getting in the way. All right, it's time to take that leap of faith, and it's time to take a risk. And whatever it is that you want to do, a lot of you guys have been trying to find confirmation. This is confirmation letting you know that it's time to listen to your soul. What is your soul telling you to do? Is your soul been telling you that you need to just move, that you need to take that leap of faith, that you need to not be scared, that you need to take that risk and follow what it is that you want to do for yourself? No one else is going to do it for you. You're going to be the one that's going to have to do this. So what better time to do it is now. It's time for you to love you. Don't be lying to yourself. It's time for you to love you and who you are so you can take that leap and move forward. Okay? Name all things you love. All right? Are you one of them? Do you love you? I give myself all the love and attention that I need. If you need the love and attention, it's time for you to love you. Okay? The more love that you give yourself, the more you're going to be able to give to other people. If you don't love who you are as an individual and you don't take these risks and you don't move forward in your happiness and your dreams, what can you give to other people? How it's gonna work? How is this gonna work? So you need to give yourself all the love and attention that you need. It starts with you. So focus on you and allowing you to heal you. Okay? Alright. So now I'm just going to move into the Moonology cards. But yes, it's time to focus on yourself, collective. You need to be that person that love. Yeah, you need to, giving love too, but who are you to heal? How are you going to love anybody when you got to heal you first? You got to love you first in order to even love somebody. Let the moon be your guide. All right? All right, so the next cards I'm going to be using is my Moonology cards, you guys. This is the Oracle deck, Moonology deck by Yasmin Bolin. All right, here what message you have for the collective. Emotions are running high. Your emotions are running very high right now, and this is a super moon, okay? So I'm going to get a little bit more messages out of the book too for us, okay, you guys? Luck is on your side, you guys. You guys have luck on your side. Like, so don't feel that you can't do it. Believe in the impossible. Believe in things working out for you. Believe in the impossible. Don't be afraid. Just allow things to flow. Okay? It may be scary. It may be scary, but have faith in your dreams. It may be scary, but have faith in yourself. Bring love into the situation, okay? And that's loving you. You are love. You and your loved ones are safe. When you guys are doing this, taking this leap of faith, you guys are safe. Your children and your family is going to be safe. This is a situation where you guys need to just take that leap and know that y'all going to be okay. All right, it's time to take action. All right, I mean, I can't make none of this up. It's time to take action. It's time to meditate and contemplate on what it is that you want to do. Yes, take that leap of faith, but it's going to take time for you to figure things out. Start loving on yourself, writing things down, get it out your head so you can move forward. Period. Okay? It's going to be scary, but in the end, the outcome is going to be beautiful. Because you took the leap to do that. It's definitely time for you guys to take action. All right, we in March, we in Aries, like Aries. We ain't in the Aries new moon, but we in the Virgo new moon, but we are in Aries season. Coming soon in 2 days. Well, 3 days. All right, nothing will come of the situation of you being voided, like holding back, if you sit back and you don't take the action. Okay? Your hard work is going to pay off, okay? Your hard work is going to pay off. Your hard work is going to pay out. So keep moving forward, keep pushing. Okay? Be bold and make the first move. Be bold and make that first move, okay? Spirit is wanting you to be bold and make that first move. Okay? Confidence is the key to success. Have confidence in yourself, believe in yourself, and move forward, okay? Have confidence in yourself. Your dreams are, have your dreams being practical and plan. Plan out your dreams. Plan out these things that you want to come to fruition for you, okay? Plan it out. Some of you guys have personal issues. They're going to reach a resolution. Okay? It's going to reach it. Okay? It's personal situations and stuff that you guys could be going through. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Okay. Expect powerful changes. And communication is the key. All right. So some of you guys, once you take this leap of faith, expect these powerful changes to come into your life. Expect things to be, clear to you, like shining through. Once you take that leap, expect things. So you gotta go into things knowing that things is gonna be all right. So set your expectations and knowing that things is gonna go great. Okay? Powerful changes. Expect them. Powerful changes. Okay? Communicate to the universe what it is that you want so you can be able to move forward. All right? I'm going to get a little bit more messages from these. Okay? 1 second. these are the new moon cards. Sorry, you guys. I had to get to that section. Sorry, you guys. Hold on. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding this one. I like the new moon ones. There's a lot of positive messages in here for the new moon. New moon eclipse. Maybe that's why I can't find it in this part. So I'll read the communication. Take action. Prosperity lies. Communication is key. Sorry. You know where it is in the special moon. So this is a special moon, so that's why it's not in the new moon deck. Okay, it says expect powerful changes. If you want affirmations that you can achieve your dreams and get to the desired outcome of this situation, you're asking about, then this is it. This is the card of being in beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride. An event now could even be jarring or uncomfortable. However, a new direction you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. Real appreciate it, and you'll appreciate it later. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back in the right path. There is nothing to fear. Never mind the past, okay? Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings to this card is yes, 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 1,000 times yes. You're being shooted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life, okay? The teachings of this, it says the new moon eclipse are among the most existing astrological events. They've hurdled a complete change of peace. It is as though you've heard in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and even then where comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn your instincts to face the direction that you need, instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there is a new moon eclipse behind when you pull this card, it is a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. So this right here is just letting you know that once you take that leap of faith and move forward in a situation, that the turnout is going to be great. It's going to be magnificent. It's going to be the direction and on the path that you need to take. So it's okay for you to, take that leap of faith. If some of you guys been waiting on a confirmation, this is confirmation letting you know that this is it. Yes, it is. This message is for you. Yes, it is time to take that leap of faith. Yes, it is time to move forward. Yes, it's time for you to be courageous and allow your spirit guides to lead you in a better outcome, because nothing is more better than Nothing is more better than moving into a different path than don't stay here stagnant in something that's not making you happy, or you not, like feeling the way that you need to feel. Okay, basically what it's saying whatever happens is happening for your highest good. So it's going to be everything that's happening for you right now at this moment when you need to make that leap, take that leap of faith, is happening for your highest good. So it's time for you to move forward. All right, so if you wanted an affirmation, this is the affirmation. Expect powerful changes to be coming once you take that leap of faith. Some of you guys need to get out of a situation. Once you leave a situation that's troublesome and it's heartbreaking, it's painful, it's just time to just go. Like, once you leave that, like literally once you leave that and you take that leap and you move to in a different direction, oh my gosh, everything, the doors of the impossible doors is going to start opening up for you. Impossible doors that you wouldn't even think that would be open for you is going to start opening up for you. You're going to be happy with what's going on. It may feel like it's so hard, but it's time to take that leap and move forward. Okay? All right, you guys. So the next one is communication is key. All right, so this is the new moon in Gemini, okay? It says, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of the new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is that you're asking about. If you cannot talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, or all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issues you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, there is a new start coming and a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest that you've been too furiously lately to need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasized that the need to communicate. Okay, write a list of all the people that you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Additional meanings is it's time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books, okay? Gemini is a sign of communication and socializing and the ideas of travel and the energy around it and around this card. No matter when you pull it, it's speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves to chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditation will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. Okay, how many times have I said tonight in this reading that we need to write things down? Like, we need to get things out of our head and like not scrambled. Okay, it's probably so much stuff that's going on, thoughts and stuff like that that's going on in your brain, that you need to take some of that out and write it down. Get a journal, start journaling it and put it down, write it down. Some of you guys need to read motivational books. Some of you guys need to communicate clearly and tell somebody how you feel in a situation. Some of you guys need to just communicate clearly. Communicate clearly in the situation, okay? It's time to tell that person how you feel, okay? Somebody flirting with somebody, and they want to tell them this. So it's some flirting going on. So some of you guys could be having new love coming in, and they flirting with you, and you just need to just communicate clearly on what it is and how you feel. Okay? Alright, any more messages, Spirit? Ooh. Any more messages? Any more messages? Okay. So we pulled the card of nothing will come of this situation. Let's see what this card is trying to bring to us. Nothing will come of this situation. This is a void, of course. A course moon. Let's see. This is one of those moons that's like ducked off. It's a full one, but it's like ducked. Okay, it says, in a form of astrology known as horror, where astrology charts and casts according to when the question is asked and decoded. A void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or this situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you are asking. For an example, if you were worried about something, whatever it is, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you are asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it is a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you can get a different outcome. Remember that the card can only predict what you are currently creating, and that you can change that with your both behavioral beliefs. I trust in my highest good. The chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate. The main definition of the void of course moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any of the planets until it enters into the sign. The best thing that you can do when you get this card is to chant Santric words like omens, Noma, Norina, which means I surrender to the divine. A void course of moon is time to just be. All right, so don't get discouraged when you get this. Okay, some of you guys are trying to like see if if something can work out, like that's from the past and it's time for you to, but spirit is trying to leap you forward, and some of you guys are trying to like fix something that there's no outcome to the situation. It's time to like literally move forward, okay? In a situation, like it's not meaning that it won't ever work. It just may not be the right time for it to work, if that makes sense. It just may not be the time for that to work. So it's what spirit is wanting you to do is be still in that situation and allow it to come around for its time. Like allow for it to work in that moment. So they're not just giving you things because you want them. They want to spirit wants to give you things that's of your highest good. Like if right now things are stagnant and you're in pain and it's just like negative and it's not working, spirit is wanting you to just let go and just be still and not try to force to fix it. Like just it may not be the time for that to work. It may not be the time for that to work or move forward. So nothing's gonna come of this situation if you continue to keep trying to fix that. If that makes sense to most of you guys. You guys get what I'm saying. Like, don't try to force things to work. You gotta allow things to work in its better timing. Especially when spirit is trying to push you towards your highest good and not in the lower vibration of things. Like, he wants you to be happy, not miserable. He's gonna put you in a direction of happiness. All right, so something better, it could be around the corner as well. Like, you sitting here focusing on things that's not working, and it's time to move towards something that will. All right, it's time for you to surrender to that as well. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate on the situation. Trust in the highest good. Trust in everything that is for your highest good, and not to harm you, and not to make you feel like it's not for you or it's not worth it because it's not what you want it to be. It's time for you to not stop to try to control things and allow the universe to guide you in a situation where things are not working. Okay, it could not be the time. It might not be the time for it. All right, so it's time to move forward. All right, that needed to be said. Like, I know it may sound a little harsh by saying nothing will come of this situation, but it makes a whole lot of sense when you're trying to push forward and hold on to something. It's time to move forward past it. Okay, Spirit, what other messages you got? Yeah, some of you guys just need to just let go, just let God in situations, like, and stop trying to control it. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger, you guys. I'm just a messenger. That is a lot of cards. So I'll take the last one. Yes. The end of a tough cycle is approaching, okay? But the card that fell out that I wanted to take, it says, step out of your comfort zone, okay? Step out of your comfort zone and stop allowing things, stop trying to keep yourself stagnant in a situation that's like, don't be afraid to take that leap. All right? Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. All right, step out of your comfort zone. There is a strong feeling when you get this card that it is time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the things that scares you within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is probably what you've been asking about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action, so you are willing to follow through and lead the life of incarnated to live. Incarnated to live. If you finally find the courage to make the leap, to take that leap, there is a good chance that you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? I know I'm here. So so it's time to get in tune to this moon. It says, I know I'm headed in the right direction. You got to know that you're headed in the right direction and not be afraid to take that leap. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear of and get it over. Okay, and get over it. Okay, time to stop opposing about someone or something. It's time to stop obsessing about this person and about something that's not working. It's time to move forward, okay? Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got this, okay? You have to believe in yourself and take a step out of that comfort zone, okay? It says the North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point on the horoscope chart shows us what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find a significant satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. The North Node is a karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Adrian Guide, that in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the soar. Okay. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know how much confirmation this could be. Than what I just said. It's time to stop holding on to things and obsessing over things or someone that you can't make things work. Like, you literally can't have a conversation. You literally can't change the aspect of nothing because it's stuck there. It's time to be like, adios. It's time to stop trying to step out of your comfort zone and move forward. Okay? It's time to stop obsessing over someone or something. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet. And Spirit is letting you know that you got this. You guys are at that point where you need to know that you are heading in the right direction no matter what. Like, don't let nobody hold you back. You once you do this, you're gonna be like, why haven't I been did this? So Spirit is wanting you to feel and know that it's time for you to just move forward and take that leap. All right. The next card I got, okay. Oh my gosh, it's card after card. All right. The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is a full moon in Capricorn. All right. It says, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card could be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of this rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With the love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Release control and trust the universe. A professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and your private lives. It is time to stop fearing the worst. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more than likely come up when you are asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as much needed reminder to move through and feel the hopelessness that you may have been feeling about your situation. And this applies no matter when you draw this card. Make a plan is as far between us of your time. So it's time to make a plan in a situation. It's time to make a plan in this situation. This is on a professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or overly nose-headed. Release control and trust the universe and allow it to guide you. Okay. How hard are you willing to work for what it is that you want? This card is reminding you that the efforts are required. Work issues may be about to be coming to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card could be a strong sign to make an exit. Okay. An ending of a rough time is in forecast. This card can also ask you to consider how ambitious that you are and whether that you are prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. Okay. With the love question, this card can be a call to face reality, that whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If you are If your personal life is trouble, prioritize it more. So it's just time to just prioritize when it comes to taking that leap of faith as far as in a job and in a relationship. If this is a job situation and you are kind of unsure if you should take that leap of faith, it's time to plan. It's time to plan it out. Plan it out before taking that leap. Okay? Don't just be ruthless and just be like, all right, I'm going to do it. No, you need to like plan it out, make sure that it is prioritized, make sure that it lines up to what it is that you need and it helps you. Make sure that it's perfect for you to take that leap. Make sure that you are stable in every aspect, that is enough money, that you are going to be stable, that you're going to be able to take care of your family, that you are happy, that you're not overworked, that you're not feeling like you not appreciated at a job. Make sure that all of those that you are ready to pull out all of those stops when you making this choice. Okay, make sure everything is like in a row. All right, make sure you dot your I's and you cross your T's. Okay, write it down, plan it, prioritize it, make sure it's positive, make sure it's lucrative in all aspects. Not just in the pay, in everything. The energy need to be right. Energy needs to be right. Everything needs to be right. Energy needs to be right. Money needs to be right. Location needs to be right. Considering everyone's emotions as far as in family needs to be correct as well. Everything needs to be worked out and planned. Word for word. Wrote down. This is what you want. This is how this is going to happen. From number 1 all the way down to the end of the list of everything that you need to consider when making this leap. Okay? Don't be ruthless and be like, oh, okay, I'm just about to just take this leap. No, be smart. Write it down. All right? It says, don't let your past hold you back. All right? That's the next card. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. It says the South Node is like the North Node. It is a karmic point, but it is opposite to the South Node and relates to the past, perhaps even the past lives. Whatever you are going through and whatever you're asking about, there is a chance that the age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you are asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone you even needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, is that you're being challenged to make some change. Even if it's staying where you are, feeling easier or safer, I release the past. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive side. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. So the horoscope chart, shows us what we are liking to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little to no good. The South Node is the karmic astrology point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. Let me read that again. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So what is that telling you? It's time to move away from things that you are used to. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. All right? Be smart about it, though. Step out of your comfort zone and don't let your past hold you back, like from things that are good for you. Look at the bigger picture in the situation. Look at a bigger picture. Okay? Spirit, one last message. What other messages do you have? Any more messages for the collective? So now Spirit is telling you to be bold and make that first move, okay? He's telling you, yes, it may say, like, I don't want it to sound confusing or to where you guys are not understanding. He's telling you to take that leap of faith. Don't be stuck and stagnant when it comes to a situation. Plan it out. When you do something or when you have a project or something that you got to do, you need to plan it out. You don't just go ahead and just do it. You plan it out. You take step by step by step. You need to do that in everything that you do. Everything that you do, especially when it comes to a job situation. Make sure that you plan it out. Make sure that all of your ducks is in a row. Make sure that everything lines up. Okay? Don't do things ruthlessly. All right, it's time to be bold and make that first move, but at the same time, you need to be smart too about it. Don't be just like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's telling you it's trying to get you out of your comfort zone, but it's also trying to get you to be smart about it as well. Like, the universe ain't gonna send you in an area to where God ain't gonna send you into an area to where you're gonna be like confused. And you feeling uncertain about it, like you're gonna plan it out. That's what's gonna make you feel a whole lot more comfortable. That you planned it out and that you wrote things down and you want things to, you're gonna step out of your comfort zone and allow Spirit to guide you. But Spirit do need a roadmap to be able to get you to where it is that you need to go, that you want to go to. All right. So be bold and make the first move. It says, now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you are going to need to be all those things to get the real ideal resolution or position in a situation that you are asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you worry about the situation, it is a suggestion that to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you need to take the lead in some way and to step up as a leader. I'm taking charge of my destiny. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotion. Avoid recklessness and moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplets: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each have all 12 signs in our chart. For different parts of our lives, it is just that way for astrology will works. These are the signs these are the signs that like to get things started and which are natural leaders. Do more. No matter where you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting and that you are quite possible and need to take the lead on it. Okay? So you guys need to be like the cardinal signs here. Okay? And that's a cardinal, a fixed, and a mutable sign. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And if you know of any of these signs, You know that they are very ambitious. They take the lead. They don't allow people to lead them. They make the decisions, but when they doing it, one thing's for sure, like, and I know for sure for a Capricorn, an Aries for sure, Cancers and Libras. You writing down these things and you bold in it. And they not allowing things to stop and hold them back, especially if they have an inkling to move. Oh, there's no stopping them. And if you know of one, I have 2 Capricorn children. Yes. I have an Aries mother and my Aries niece, Cancer sister, Libra niece. Very ambitious. If it's something that they want to do, they take charge. But they ain't going to be just like, they're going to write it down. They're going to make sure that things are done. Their ducks is in a row, that they know that this is what I'm going to do. They're not reckless with it. They're going to move. They're going to move forward, not fast. They're going to take their time. And then they're going to just pop out with something like, boop. You're going to be like, wait, I didn't even know you was even. Sometimes you got to be like that. You got to set yourself up to where you will win. All right? So you got to set things up for yourself. Okay? You got to take charge on your destiny to move forward. Okay? You got to be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Do what it is that you love to do, not what somebody else love to do. What you love to do, what you want to do. Come into your power. It's time to take action, and now is the time. All right? All right, you guys. So that's all that I have at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying a new start is coming for you guys. So just be prepared for this new start to start. But you have to take these steps, okay? We got to expect for powerful changes to come. We got to communicate clearly on what it is that we want. Nothing will come of a situation. If you guys are trying to make something work or trying to hold on to a way of doing things, it's time to change that, okay? It's time to step out of your comfort zone as well. And it's time to end a tough cycle. It's an end to a tough cycle that will be approaching soon. So some things will be changing for you guys. Then it's time. It says the Spirit is letting you know, don't let your past hold you back. All right. And it's time for you to be bold and make that first move, because new things are going to be starting. Okay. The answers that you need are coming to you, and it's time for healing for you guys. Okay. Have confidence into success, and nothing yet is set in stone for you guys, but it's time to release negativity, okay? A win-win outcome is in the forecast. So once you start moving and taking the time out, take time to breathe. Don't just push yourself, but breathe, meditate, take your time, okay? Take your time. Write it down. Write it down. Please, for me, write it down, then make your move. All right? Write it down so the universe can work with you. All right? Write it down. Your emotions could be running high right now, okay? You and your loved ones are going to be safe in this situation, okay? It's time for you to gain momentum, okay? The energy is gaining momentum. You need to gain momentum, and it's time for you to take action, okay? It's time for you to take action. Have faith in your dreams. Hold your vision and have faith in your dreams. Your hard work that you're gonna put in, it's gonna pay off. All right, it's gonna pay off. Some of you guys need to release some things that's no longer serving you. Release them. Release them. All right. New moon in Virgo. It's time. This is where it ends, okay? It's time to give rather than to take. Give yourself love. Make sure you give yourself love. It's time for you to work on you, so you will be able to give. All right? And prosperity will definitely lie ahead. Okay? It's time for you to work through your fears and get through stuff. All right? The new moon in Virgo. I'm going to definitely read that one because we pulled it. New moon in Virgo. It says, when this card comes up, it is time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggested that you make the restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgos also have a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggested that your health is on the turn up. Virgos love clean eating and alternative therapy, so add these into your routine now. However you've been feeling, if the situation is blocked at this moment, it could be that you are over analyzing things or more too critical. It is time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Recommit to healthy mornings and evening routines. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to the details if you want success without being panic. Be of service of others, and love and money will flow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Okay, Virgos is a sign of health, service, and analyzing its energy and precise and has feelings of its harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order, so that what you need to do at this time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. Okay, so it's time for you to get in tune with your life. Get things in order. Move. It's time to get things in order and focus on what it is that you really want. All right, and I'm gonna end that there. You guys. I hope these messages get to you guys in a timely manner and that you guys can focus on what it is that you need to do in this new moon. It's time to take that leap of faith and move forward, okay? Make sure you guys are writing things down. Make sure, like, if this is too long for you, just break it up, okay? Break it up in pieces, but listen to it. It needs to be listened to, okay? Well, everybody, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and you guys are releasing things in this Virgo new moon, and you guys are doing things with love, okay? And just move forward. All right, you guys got this. You guys know what it is that you need to do. Follow your heart and your emotions, okay? And go after things that you want for you. All right? Well, good night, you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.